Ayuso offers Formula One Madrid to host World Championship Grand Prix. The Community of Madrid sent a letter to Stefano Domenicali through the presidential palace on Monday expressing the region's interest in joining the circuit in the coming years. Isabel Diaz Ayuso has taken the first step towards hosting the Formula One Grand Prix in the Community of Madrid. The regional governments, through the regional presidents, the Ministry of Justice and the Interior, have written to the president of the competition, Stefano Domenicali, formally expressing their interest in participating in the global tour. The project is still in its infancy, but Madrid executives have already started work and won an offer that includes all the guarantees. "We want to be in Formula One, which is a great opportunity for the region," the president's team said. Interest in Formula One has long been a recurring theme for Saul, but it has only now been acted upon. Ayuso has identified the future of the Madrid Grand Prix as one of his long-term priorities and has activated the regional governing body. The Madrid head of state has entrusted the task to the presidency minister, Enrique Lopez, who has also been in constant contact with Domenicali. Madrid wants its own Formula One circuit. In a letter issued last Monday 20th, the city expressed its aspirations and highlighted the features that make the area a viable option. "I am delighted to write to you on behalf of the government of the Autonomous Community of Madrid expressing our interest in the development of the Formula One Grand Prix in Madrid," the letter in English. While waiting for a response, the administration's expectations are positive. Sporting events in Madrid. The state government pays particular attention to the good location of the area and its development as an international destination. "We are receiving more and more tourists from all over the world, and the sports competitions in the Community of Madrid are becoming more and more prestigious," he added. Although Lopez did not mention specific cases, there are multiple precedents for such events, for example the 2018 Copa Libertadores final, which had to be played across the ocean due to security concerns in Argentina, or the Mutua Madrid Open, which has been used as a reference on the tennis circuit for years. Among other things, Davis of the same sport cup or international basketball or handball championship. "I want to confirm our willingness to sign the relevant agreement to facilitate this game," said consultant Enrique Lopez. However, hosting a Formula One Grand Prix requires an infrastructure that does not yet exist. While the Community of Madrid has the Jarama circuit, which hosts various racing events, it is unclear whether it will meet the needs of the organization. Regional government sources explained that they were still analyzing whether it would be enough to completely renovate the San Sebastián de los Reyes facility. Whether it would be better to build a new facility elsewhere in case Madrid's proposal was accepted. It seems unlikely that the bet is on urban amenities, like Canada or Baku. Still, the reality is that there is already a project, still under construction, to build a velodrome in Morata de Tajuna. Ayuso has signaled the region's interest in the field by adding the name Madrid and El Jarama as Circuito de Madrid Jarama race. Last February, the president of Madrid was there, dressed as a racer and tested many cars and motorcycles. For example, Carlos Sainz is from Madrid. F1's approach is based on current general issues, but the Community of Madrid is well aware of the arguments it will present to the organization to justify its capabilities. "We have an extensive and efficient transport network, a pleasant climate, tourism, culture, gastronomy and natural attractions of the highest level. Extensive and excellent hotel infrastructure and diverse business services and unique freedom of opening hours," he continued, then claimed that Isabel Diaz Ayuso considered it an intangible value in her speech. "Madrid is very open and welcoming to tourists. Once the offer has been moved, they are waiting for Formula One management to tell them what next steps they need to take to solidify their candidacy. Knowing they are not the only ones who want a race." In the letter, Lopez stressed, the government of the autonomous region of Madrid is most concerned with making this possible a great sporting and leisure spectacle that this race could promote and provide. "We are ready to work with your team to bring Formula One to the fore." The car was Barcelona, Circuit Catalunya, will be until 2026. This goal is not easy and will take several years anyway. Spain has already hosted a Grand Prix on the World Tour in Barcelona and has signed a contract until 2026. After paying Liberty Media, owner of Formula One, €22 million, Montmello reiterated his commitment and paid another close to €80 million to revamp the facility. Another drag on the project is whether it is actually feasible and economically viable. While the Community of Madrid emphasizes that hosting competitions means a lot of investment, it is also true that these infrastructures have become a black hole in a public administration, whose profitability sometimes depends on massive subsidies. In the case of Catalonia, Generalitat has allocated €19 million for 2021, according to this newspaper. "We know very well what's doing well and what's not doing well," they said in the SAL, also referring to Valencia's abandoned